Yes, sir. YouTube was good. We back at it another night. I'm here with y'all for an hour, man. An hour, maybe an hour plus, maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days, maybe 5 days, maybe 6 days. You know what I'm saying? No, we ain't gonna be up there long. I got kids, so you know what I'm saying. Gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, shouts out to everybody who watched and liked last time. But if you didn't like, comment, and subscribe, man, shame on you, man. You should have like, comment, and subscribe, man. Like, comment, look, like, comment, and subscribe in that order. But shout out to all the people who helped put this together, which is myself. So thanks to myself. As Benji innovate musical escapades, baby came with the family, drinking niggas for their salary. There's no stopping me. Clark to the squat, got phrases walking into your plot. We're quicker than the Rolex watch. I want my family to watch. What's up, y'all? You already know what it is. It's your boy Rolo, man. And we back at it with another live video, you know what I'm saying? Some live reactions. Just going through the news, man, talking about what we see on the screen. We could talk about it together. Y'all could chime in on the chats. Last time I didn't see the chats. I'm working on seeing the chats and doing the live at the same time because it's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard because, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing it with limited equipment, but your boy's still doing it. You feel me? It's no excuse why niggas out here just sitting down and saying, I want to do that, I want to do that. You got to do it. Move forward with it and go ahead and do it, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? These news stories, man, be cheese, man. It be hard to find something good to talk about without talking about the same fucking thing every day. You hear niggas talking about takeoff death every day. You see, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is like trending news. Jay Prince, Rico charge. That shit. I'm thinking we've been hearing about Jay Prince getting the Rico charge, man. Who don't know? Who don't know that? Like, who don't fucking know that? Like, y'all boys just sleep on a rock if y'all never heard that being uttered before in the rap game, bro. Like, this old shit, man. The man wasn't. Look, they say, for one, he wasn't there. He was not there. He wasn't there. So, it has nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids, you already know your kids gonna do shit away from you that would make you scratch your head. Like, why the fuck would this nigga do that? You know what I'm saying? You thought you raised his ass right, but people make lapses in judgments. I ain't saying that's okay to shoot. Damn, nigga, that boy, they say that boy grabbed the man and shot him in the head, then used him as a shield. Use my mans as a shield. Like, nobody deserves to die like that. Like, what kind of fucking predatorial ass shit is that, bro? Predatorial ass shit. Niggas got something wrong with them in their mind if they think that shit is cool. To grab a nigga and then shoot him in the head. Like, you didn't. The nigga don't say, man, he rest in peace, but bro really never said nothing. So it's everybody scratching their head and saying, like, what the fuck? This nigga saying it's a sacrifice. But, you know what I'm saying? It could. I'm not gonna say it could because that's a man and his family. You know what I'm saying? People lost their loved one. You know what I'm saying? Why would you say that unless you know that? You know what I'm saying? It's just not wise enough for you to say that without knowing that. That's all I'm saying. And that go for you, T. Because my boy T be talking about some shit, man. Y'all gotta hear T talk about some shit. My man be talking about some shit, man. T, that was not a sacrifice. That's that man life that he lost. That's all I'm saying. Let me see what we got here on the hip hop news. Boy, the hip hop news be terrible, man. Like I just said, bro. If they ain't talking about the niggas dying, it ain't nothing else that they could talk about. Nothing fucking else. And then when you die, you always become a legend. Like, do you hit legend form when you die? Like, somebody put in the comments, man. when you die, do you hit legendary form? Like, cause boys be running you up when you die. My guy, that's what I was telling my wife the other day, man. If I died right now, only 10 people, but about 30 people gonna care. And I'm gonna be on a t-shirt for a couple months. You gonna wash that t-shirt, my face gonna fade off that bitch. You ain't gonna buy another one. So you gonna, you know what I'm saying, loudly throw that bitch away. So what the fuck do I become? That's why you ain't you. It's hard to not lose. I'm not saying don't go out there and like live your life in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? You could be sitting in your house and a nigga just kick your shit and shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't doing nothing. You wasn't bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? So life is too short to like be cautious. Just have fun and just know where you at. Trust your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself around people who you can really trust. You know what I'm saying? Who you know gonna go to war for you if the shit pop off. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I only had one friend. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, that he like family. So you know what I'm saying, really family, I guess. But my brothers for sure, I know that the shit pop off. We running this shit up because that's just how we was raised to always, no matter what. Like my brother could be fucking wrong, and I'm still gonna ride for that nigga. Quick story time though. Quick story time. Let me get a drink real fast. And I ain't sponsored by Sprite, but get at me. Quick story time. My brother, he was at the YMCA one day, man. He know this story, and he could tell you. He could tell you, man, if he watching or whatever. He could tell you better than I can. These niggas, you know what I'm saying, came in the gym out of nowhere, like this out of motherfucking left field. Like they was going like this. We was going like we was gonna have to stop what we was doing for them to hoop. They little 8 o'clock session, and Ramiz was like, hell nah, he ain't giving up his minutes on the b-ball court for no bald headed ass nigga who got to go to work in 30 minutes. so 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 Ramizi was like still shooting on the court. He's like, I'm not getting off this bitch until I play. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm not getting off this bitch until I play. That's what my man said. My man said that. My man said that. He said, he said, yeah, I see L, man. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Hold on. I'm in the story time, L. But my man said, he not getting out the court unless he playing, right? Ramizi was about, I'm going to say 12 at this time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting there because I'm hooping. You know what I'm saying? I'm hooping. Ain't no nigga telling Rolo to get off the court because I'm hooping. You feel me? Like, I'm hooping. You know what I'm saying? I even got the game winning layup in that joint. They talking about you went up slow. It don't matter. That was a game motherfucking winner, nigga. But anyway, so I digress. So now my brother like on the court while they hooping, like we hooping, and my brother on the court just shooting shots, and everybody like, bro, like this nigga crazy, like he just shooting. So then they start going at him, like all of them like get off the court, like corner my brother in the corner. My brother like 12 and these niggas like 50, 40, you know what I'm saying? And I just and they thought I was like a bystander. I say hell nah. Ask for me. I got in front of them niggas. I say, bro, ain't nobody finna hurt my brother. I don't give a fuck who you is. Me and this bald head nigga was face to face about to get it in. But you know, Rolo, 18, 19-year-old Rolo had them things on him, you know what I'm saying? Oh, beat a nigga ass in a heartbeat. But niggas never tried me. Like, niggas say that, like, over a period of time, you know what I'm saying, you getting a certain amount of fights, but niggas never tried me. I had this one nigga, okay, we're going into another story time, but let me finish how this shit ended, though. So we get in the corner, we about to square it up. I guess the YMCA people on the camera, Ramizi, L was there too. Little L was there too, running around. My boy we was confused as hell. He ain't know what to do. L had to be every bit of 8, like he was a baby, bro. He was probably shook. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what the fuck to do. T was out there like looking for my dad. So long story short. A nigga that look exactly like a catfish, bro. Let me pull up what a catfish look like for y'all niggas who don't know what a motherfucking catfish look like. My nigga look like a catfish, bro. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you what a catfish look like before I get on this. L. If I'm lying, I'm flying. But if I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm telling you, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Did my man not look like this? L. Did my bruh? If Ramizi was in the live, he could tell you this stuff. If, man, I would need to bring my nigga on. My nigga look exactly like this. Exact, bruh, like exactly like that. And you know what he said? You know what he had the nerve to say? You, this nigga said, "I'ma fuck your mama." My nigga looking like that, I don't think you fucking a damn thing. My nigga look, he looked exactly like this motherfucking catfish. You hear me? Babe, look at this catfish right here on this screen. And this nigga look just like this catfish right here on this screen. Exactly like this damn catfish. And he was talking about he gonna fuck somebody's mama. So when T must have found my dad, I don't know how magically my dad disappeared. And the way that he appeared, he already was aggressive because I think we was making him wait in the parking lot for a little bit. So he would probably come in there to snatch us up, you know what I'm saying? But when he got up in there, niggas was like, they started heading out. Niggas started heading out. And then my dad, we told my dad that the catfish looking dude, we didn't even get to tell him that he said what he said. My man went up to my dad and said, "Sir, I said some things, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. I was just mad. I'm sorry." Like this nigga straight copped the plea on national television, bro. Copped the plea on national televised TV. Sad shit, you know what I'm saying? But he copped the plea, and there you have it. That's the story time for you. But that's just to tell you, like my boy Ramizi be deep in the trenches when it's time to get done. You know what I'm saying? And L be on that shit now. But when he was a little nigga, he was not ready to throw them hoes. But he got to come on and tell some of his stories because my man got some stories from elementary school. You got to hear these hoes. My man got jumped in the restroom, so you got to hear that story. That might be coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got to start doing story time on this hoe. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start doing story time. But yeah, that's a little story time for you. But like I said, niggas don't ever try me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not something that niggas do, bro. Niggas do not try me, and I be like, why niggas don't try me? You know what I'm saying? But I guess it look like I can throw them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Look like it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But you already know. But I could tell you one time I had one fight in my life, maybe a couple. No, I had one. I could tell you a long list of stories of times when I was this close to fighting a nigga, bro. I was this close to fighting a nigga, bro, on multiple occasions. But niggas just cop pleas real fast when you start getting to the nitty gritty. When the shit hit the fan, as they say, niggas start copping pleas fast. But like I said, I ain't no gangster, but you know everybody got them little fight stories. Everybody got them little stories where you about to squabble a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how life go. Like people different. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm different from you, you different from me type shit. So what you go through is different from what I go through. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this boy named Jacoby, I'll never forget. We were friends, and we was roasting each other, bro. We were good. We were decent friends. We was roasting each other, bro. We was roasting each other, like going back and forth, roasting each other, like your mama this, your mama that. He pulled out the same old "I fucked your mama last night." I said, "Hell nah, my nigga. Hell, we gonna have to throw them hoes. We gonna thump right now." He got up. What's up? He took his jacket off. I'll never forget. He had one of them Walmart ass jacket with the gold dollar signs on it. I don't know if y'all remember those back in the day, but but my man's But my man's had the nerve to try to squabble me. Had the nerve to try. I thought when I said like, bro, we got to get in. I thought he was just like going to cop a plea like everybody else. My man's got up. He was my partner though. Like from like when I was young, bro. That one case taught me, man, about life, bro. Because this nigga was my partner, bro. But I guess I sparked it because I said what I said. But you know what I'm saying? I was thumping. You know what I'm saying? We was thumping in the hole. Everybody say, man, it was an even draw or whatever, but I think I whooped that whole ass. They just wanted to say to not hurt his feelings because the nigga had like a black like a swollen eye, and I ain't have a motherfucking bruise, nigga. Come on, man. This is I whooped that nigga ass. I had to. In a spur of the moment, you don't really remember or recall really much, but I remember we was just throwing them hoes. Like it was nothing like no grabbing, no nothing. It was just throwing like. Like throwing because he was a big ass nigga. He was a fat nigga, so I was just throwing them hoes like and just landing anywhere I could because I know he was gonna feel it because he a fat nigga. I was just he caught me a couple times in like the jaw, like he. I say okay, gave him some more pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. When I was a young buck, I was a hoodlum because I had one parent. I had my mama. I had my mama, and that's by choice because my mama chose to do whatever she wanted to do, and I would just follow with her. You know what I'm saying? But nothing but hitting, the squabbling. You know what I'm saying? This, you know them squabbles like niggas just start throwing hands. Like there's nothing else that you could do like to but throw hands. So let me tell you one more story. This is the last story that I'm telling y'all boys, man. Then we're gonna get into something else. We probably get into something else, some hip hop news somewhere that we could talk about, goddamn. But this nigga named Calvin, bro. I used to bully this nigga named Calvin. Like it ain't funny, but I used to bully that hoe. Like I used to drape that nigga up. You know what I'm saying? And he never used to do that. And that was my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, that's all them little lessons taught me. Like, bro, I was a hoe ass nigga for bullying this nigga, bro. Draping this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had the railing outside the T buildings, like the trailer buildings. I had bro hemmed up over the side of the motherfucking the railing a couple times. You know what I'm saying? And this particular time though, this was like the fourth time this was about to happen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fuck with Calvin, even though I fucked with Calvin, if that makes sense. Like you could have a friend that you don't really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But you fuck with. If it's 50 people that you don't know at the table and it's just him, you gonna fuck with him because you fuck with him. But if it's like 50 people that you know, he be the last nigga you fuck with. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of friendship I have with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to just bully this nigga. Like I don't know why the fuck my dumb ass is out here bullying people, bro. Like if I could go back, I would slap the shit out of me, bro. I would slap the dog shit out of me and tell me stop fucking bullying people, bro. I went to Welch, bro. I went to Welch Middle School. Yeah, same fucking middle school Beyonce went to. And I had the nerves to be out here bullying a nigga. Bullying a nigga, bruh. And so one day, like I said, this particular time, Miss Blackberry, that's either her name, Miss Bradbury or Miss Blackberry. That bitch was a witch. Like you never had a teacher like her. Like you say anything out of line that she don't fuck with, you writing the dictionary, my nigga. That is your whole grade for the fucking semester. You writing the fucking dictionary. Nigga, you gotta write A to Z. Definition and all. Come on, man. Like, that's like torture. That is fucking torture. And she don't want to hear nothing in her classroom. Like, no fucking nothing. Like, I'm setting the tone for what happened. That's what I'm trying to do. You feel me? I'm setting the tone for what happened. So Miss Bradbury, she had us all. Something happened, and then I think we was doing dissecting a pig or something or a frog, and a nigga threw a leg or something, an organ across the room, been trying to be funny and shit. Got the class laughing and shit. Something he did, he had the class laughing. She said, "Hell no, nah, laughing at my shit." Bro, she said that, bro. Like, laughing at my shit? You gotta write the dictionary for the rest of the 6 weeks. You know what we was doing for the rest of the motherfucking 6 weeks? Yeah, you wanna take a wild guess? Writing the damn dictionary. Writing the dictionary for 6 fucking weeks. And if the only way you get 100 passing grade is if you fucking write the whole fucking book for 6 weeks, bro. About the third week, niggas was like, bro, I'm finna drop the fuck out of middle school. I'm about to drop the fuck out of middle school, bro. Like, come on, it got that grimy. Like, niggas was talking about, niggas didn't go to her class, but you know what I'm saying? It's middle school. Where you gonna go? So you had to go to class. So you write in the dictionary. You know? So one day I was just mad. I was just mad, bro. I was just mad because I had to fucking come to this class and write the fucking dictionary after lunch. Nigga want to sleep. I want a class like PE or health or fucking a class I could sleep in. Fucking history, some shit that I already know, so I could just sleep through it. English, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like you gonna give me? Well, I think she was an English teacher. No, she if she was if we was dissecting frogs, she must have been a biology teacher or some shit. But it was middle school, so teachers taught a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like she could be the history teacher and the fucking. You just went to her class for period 3. Like she didn't have no title. She was just whatever the fuck she taught you. But yeah, but this day, man, I was already heated. I was already heated, and I was already not trying to write the fucking dictionary. And me and Miss Bradbury got into it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I liked Miss Bradbury. I had like a crush on Miss Bradbury. Like she was a tall black lady, about 6'4". I was like, what the fuck? But I liked her approach to things. Like she was straightforward. You know what I'm saying? I liked Miss Bradbury. You know what I'm saying? I was all good in that class. And then one day she just got on my nerves or something. Something happened, and I didn't want to write that fucking dictionary. And I must have took it out on my boy Calvin, and she kicked both of us out. I was just yelling at Calvin, like, and then the niggas was just egging it on, like, oh shit, these niggas about to fight. I'm like, hell no. Nah. So she kicked us out and told us to go out on a thing on the railing until you cool off. You know what I'm saying? And she kicked both of us out there, dog. And I had my man's hemmed up over the railing. You don't you ever fuck with me no more, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Don't ever fuck with me no more. Calvin was like, all right, all right, all right. I'm like, this nigga. Looking back, you know what I'm saying? Looking back, a nigga is just saying, all right, all right, all right. You better watch out, cause my man is coming for you, bro. Like he a silent killer. But I didn't believe that with him because, like I said, I've been bullying this nigga for the past couple weeks now, maybe a couple months. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he wasn't doing nothing. So what he said after this, I stopped bullying niggas after this because I'm like, this nigga here tripping. He said, meet me at the Pep Boys. All right, now let me explain to you what the Pep Boys is, man. For anybody who went to Welch, bro. For anybody who went to Welch, bro, know the Pep Boys is where niggas get to go get down. Now I never been to the Pep Boys, but I think that they can get inside of there and it's like a fucking fight city, my nigga. Or they used to just post up outside in the front and just squab up in the circle. So my boy said, meet me at the Pep Boys. Meet me at the Pep Boys. Cause when I grabbed bro and hemmed him up over the railing, Miss Bradbury came in and she caught me saying this shit like, "You don't ever fuck with me." I was loud as fuck. She like, what you doing? What you doing? And she's like, go to the principal office. And then we went to the principal office. You know, she walked us down there and told him what happened or whatever. And what he said was just ringing in my head. I'm like, my nigga, I'm not trying to fight you. You know, I was just trying to bully. Nah, like thinking like a bully, bro, is the worst thing because you really not trying to bully, bro. You just play too much. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it seemed like on my end. Like I just play too much, trying to make niggas laugh and shit. But when you young, you think that a good laugh is the only thing that's out there for you to get a good laugh. But that's not true, my nigga. You don't need to fucking do all that extra shit to get a good laugh and bully niggas. Like a nigga tried to bully me one time. You know what I'm saying? Nigga tried to bully me. Nigga tried to bully me. Nigga tried to bully me. And he apologized the next day. Me and bro was about to have an issue. I forgot bro name, but it was two fat hoes he was trying to impress. You know what I'm saying? Two fat hoes, and he tried to bully me. It was light bullying, nothing crazy. Like nigga, your lips big. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas always say. Nigga lip big. Who cares, bro? Nigga lips is big. I'm black as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm Jamaican at that, so fuck yeah, my lips big. You know what I'm saying? Shit, stupid ass shit like that. You can't hoop. You know what I'm saying? Nigga always can't say nothing about you, so he always say you can't hoop. Your hair nappy. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. But the next day, I told my auntie Mia, because at first I already did not want to go to school. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, I ain't even finna say no more because I had my little, I had my little, you know what I mean, on me. You know what I'm saying? I used to walk to school with my little, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, and then I had to get rid of it because my aunt said she don't want no damn guns in her house. You know what I'm saying? So I had to ditch the strap. You know what I'm saying? I had to get rid of it. But yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I went to school with my y'all mean. You know what I mean? Because I was not going to get bullied. And I told my aunt, I said, this nigga at school tried to bully me today, and I'm going to fucking, we gonna fight tomorrow, and I'm gonna be suspended. She's like, you better not go to school fighting. You better not go. Then she was like, she gonna tell my uncle. That's like her go-to thing to tell my uncle. You know what I'm saying? My uncle get to talking to me. Sometimes I want to hear that shit though, cause you already in your mode. You know what I'm saying? So me and bro was about to fight, like on everything I love, bro. This was about to be my second fight I ever fought in, and then this was about to be the first fight at this school, bro. CLC was like a hard school. They call it Criminals Last Chance. That's how hard it was. So you had to get it in. You know what I'm saying? Get in where you fit in type shit. So you know what I'm saying? Me and bro was about to fight. You know what bro did to me? You know what bro did to me? Chat. Bro did to me some funny ass fugazi shit. He came up to me before I could even approach him. Before I could even wait for him to say anything to me. He said, bro, my bad, bro. I was showing out for the hoes yesterday. I didn't mean none of that shit. I was just showing out for the hoes. I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I was speechless. I was speechless because that shit ain't never happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I was about to beat me and bro about to get it in. Ugly ass skinny nigga about to get it in, about to whoop that whole ass on everything I love. So niggas started apologizing. Whoop the whoop, whoop the whoop, whoop the whoop. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. I went to a school called CLCS, Criminals Last Fucking Chance. That's what they called it, but I think it was like Contemporary Learning Center. I got a lot of stories over there too. Lots of motherfucking stories to tell you about that school. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, I could say I rocked a couple niggas out in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of stories about that shit. But yeah. But yeah. You already know. You already know. This stream might be cut short because my phone about to die and I'm using my phone as a webcam. That's some innovative shit. You got cooked up, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no webcam on my computer. But you know what I'm saying? But tomorrow's show gonna be even better. I'm gonna try to get somebody on the stream with me though. Tomorrow Monday. So we probably gonna try to get somebody on the stream with us and we're gonna react to some freaking videos. It's hard to find some reaction videos, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, in hip hop it's only same two or three things that you're gonna be talking about anyway. You know what I'm saying? My man's dying. And what's the next hot news? What's the next hot news? A nigga Jay Prince might get a Rico. It's some more hot news, but that's the same shit that you're gonna be talking about for a week straight until another rapper died. Then we talk about that nigga for 3 days. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like an endless cycle. If you want to be a rapper, the contract should come with a goddamn a disclaimer on that bitch, nigga. You may die in the next 5 fucking years for no apparent fucking reason. Apparently, niggas is dying like flies. Like that's what I'm saying. I always tell people it don't mean nothing that you got $1 million. What that mean? That don't mean nothing because when bullets fly and one hit you in the right spot, that money literally means absolutely shit. That money means shit. You can live your life without that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need it. You don't need to help everybody. You don't need to look out for nobody. You don't need to do none of that if you can't do it. If you can't do it, you can't do it. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta own up to it and live through it. You know what I'm saying? Live through it. If you want to help people, you can go volunteer your time at the fucking shelter and help niggas eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to have money to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just niggas fucked up in the head nowadays. Thinking like, damn, that nigga had a lot of money. That's all y'all niggas think about, bro. He was a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's all y'all think about. Y'all just think about the materialistic shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people saying that Dirk should have slid for Von. Supposedly, he dissed King Von in the song. You know what I'm saying? So, what, like, who he sliding for? He's sliding for the ops? That's absurd. That is absurd. You know what I'm saying? If you diss a nigga in the song, I feel like you can't come back from that. If they even think that you did that, I don't think that you can come back from that. You can't come back from that. I'm sorry, you just cannot come back from that. That's just the facts of it. But you see the jersey that I got on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Big 7-0. Wait, is they 7-0 or 8-0? Whatever the hell they is, you know what I'm saying? My Packers suck, bro. We got beat by the Lions, so I'm done. I'm wrapping it. I'm calling it a year on my team, because I'll be damned if I ever see my team lose to the motherfucking Lions. The motherfucking Lions. Y'all could eat every dick in America, because I ain't doing it. You feel me? I'm not going for that shit. So my new team is the Eagles until further notice. You know what I'm saying? Got the old school Vic on. Got like 3 of these jerseys. Same color. But Vic, my favorite player. Best quarterback ever. Best quarterback ever, Michael Vick. Ain't that player touching Michael Vick. Nad player. Nad player touching Vick. I used to think Brett Favre was a good player, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to think Brett Favre was a good player, but my man's out here stealing money from the pole. Stealing money from the pole, man. That's crazy. Let's look that up. That's how you spell his name, Brett Favre. Stealing money with his bitch ass. With his bitch ass stealing money. With his bitch ass. Chat, what y'all think about this pussy stealing money? Pussy stealing money. Hey, can you do me a quick favor? Yeah, but that it's in the kitchen, man. But that pussy was out here stealing money. What's the latest on that? Stealing people money. I wonder who was the people that he was stealing from? Who was the people that he was stealing from? Was he stealing from poor people or like rich people? Because if he was stealing from people, some rich people, I don't give 2 or 3 fucks. I'm telling you that right now. Cause nigga want to steal from them hoes too. so, so I'll be damned if I cared about that nigga doing that. But still though, if he's stealing from people though, that's still wrong though. Saying that you got money, you steal from them. How can you say you got money and stealing from niggas? Like, in any form or fashion, you should not be taking niggas' money if you got over 20 million in your bank. I know this nigga got Levi commercials and shit like that, bro. He got Levi commercials and all that shit. And bro, sports fans furious with Brett Favre, Kyrie Irving defense. All this Kanye and Kyrie coverage did Brett Favre return the money he stole from Mississippi State. Damn. They still, you know what I'm saying? They hiding this shit because he ain't giving back the money, for one. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. My man's got Levi's commercials, Copperfit, fucking Subway. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't got. They say he took 2 million. He can't give him back that little 2 million. Niggas is stingy. That's the issue. That's the fucking issue. He said he publicly denies any wrongdoing after they leaked the text of him saying, "Is there any way the media could find out how much you gave me and for what or whatever the fuck extra he said?" You know what I'm saying? That's come on, man. You guilty because you knew it was wrong for taking the money. If you texting that, come on, dog. That's common fucking knowledge. If you gotta text that, nigga, for one, you texted when you could have probably picked up the phone and called this nigga and said the same shit on the phone. Like, if you gonna be this, how you know this man ain't a crook? Because I say I'm not trying to take up for him because if he's still, like I said, if he's stealing money, you got over $10 million in your bank account, you stealing niggas' money still, bruh, you got a problem. But I'm not taking up for him though or nothing like that. But it don't seem like he's a crook because let's be logically correct about this. Okay? You would not text a person like, when we gonna kill that nigga tonight? And if is there any way that the cops could find out that we buried him under this tree at the park? Like, you not texting that. So that's what I'm saying. He probably just a novice at this shit. Don't know how to fucking, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Robert Griffin III always trying to do something. He be just yelling at the TV. Nigga get on my motherfucking nerves. Accused of. So he was taking welfare money? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Welfare money? Yeah, that's poor people. He's stealing from poor people, like the people in the trailers. Niggas wondering why they can't get their welfare check. This nigga done took your shit. Fuck. That is so beyond fucked up. That is so beyond like fucked up. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. Like, and then they talk about Kyrie and Kanye West, and I mean they talking about them niggas, man. They just need to move over and put Brett Favre up there and talk about this nigga stealing money from these poor ass people, bro. If you on welfare, no offense to you. And God bless me for us to go this long for us not to be on welfare, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying though, if you on welfare, you know damn well you're not a rich person. Because the government could give you way more on your welfare check, but they want to give you the dirt minimum. Like, that's why you shouldn't sign up for welfare. You should go get your job or start your business. Because, yeah, it's going to take a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it for the money that you're going to receive and all the accolations and all that shit that you're going to get for starting your own business and being diligent in the company and moving up. Simple shit. But, yeah, shout out to Brett Favre for stealing niggas' money and doing it in such a fabulous way. And he would never get caught, so this nigga gonna get caught, but he not gonna get no jail time. He gonna have to like give up the money and shit. So yeah, whatever. But yeah, my boy. And another thing that I'm started talking about is fucking Kanye West. We need to fucking stop talking about this regular ass shit. I mean, this shit that people fucking make up in their damn head, bro. This is what we talking about nowadays, man. This is what we talking about. Do y'all even know do people even know what anti-Semitic means? Because I have zero clue on what anti-Semitic means. And if that makes me anti-Semitic, then god damn. What does anti-Semitic mean? Kanye West said it. I don't even know how to spell that. How you spell anti-Semitic, baby? Anti-Semitic. Okay. Okay, I find it right. I don't think I even remotely came close to spelling that shit right. Just saying. Okay. Okay. Anti-Semitic. For the people who don't know what the hell anti-Semitic is, which probably makes you anti-Semitic. Okay, because you don't know what the fuck anti-Semitic is. It's being hostile or prejudiced against Jewish people. So, okay, Jewish people got a whole what's this adjective, a whole adjective on how to like describe people hating on them. So for you to even say anything about a race of people like that, them niggas got their own meaning of like hate. Like for a black person, you know what that would like if a nigga say fuck a nigga, what like a white man say fuck a nigga, like what would be chat? Somebody enlighten me. Somebody enlighten me, bro. Enlighten me into telling me what would be like. What would you call that? I'm trying to think. A hate crime? Like that's a fucking general statement. These people got a term, an adjective, man. Why would you fuck with people who got an adjective? Like if you hate on a gay person, what does that make you? Homophobic? Homophobic, bae? If you hate on a gay person, that's homophobic, correct? Okay, so I'm homophobic if I hate on a gay. I don't hate gay people, like I said in the prior video. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with the gays. Long pause. But like I said, if you hate on a white person, what do you call that? Like white hate. Like what do you call that? They just gonna call it a race crime. If you hate on a black person, what they call it, call it a race crime. Racially, racially what? Racially, how would you say it? Racially invoked crime. You know what I'm saying? So when you fucking with people who got their own term for hate on themselves, like you done lost your damn mind. But when you listen to what he's saying, you understand where his pain is coming from. Because I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna say that I hate Indians because I love everybody. But I can tell you, every time I've come across an Indian in my life, you can ask anybody I was with at the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like my brothers, my sisters, my wife. I've been through it with these Indians. They so rude to me. To me, it feel like it's just me in particular though. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that they don't do that to a white man, a Asian man. You know what I'm saying? You just not the only person that they out here doing that to. You get me? So you gotta look into that too.